The hidden danger in your glass. What's really weakening your legs after 60? What if that harmless drink in your hand was quietly stealing your strength? Every sip could be aging your legs faster than time itself, without you realizing it. Today, we expose the truth about one beverage that millions of seniors should avoid before it's too late. Have your legs felt heavier lately? Are stairs more of a struggle than they used to be? You may be blaming age, but what if something you drink every day is quietly working against you? At Senior Health Boost, we're diving deep into a surprising danger hiding in plain sight and showing you how to take your power back. One smart choice at a time. Let's start with something many people enjoy daily: sugary drinks. Picture this: it's a warm afternoon, and you're enjoying a cold glass of soda or sweetened iced tea. It feels like a little treat, but that moment of refreshment could be the very thing chipping away at your independence. For older adults, sugary beverages are more than just empty calories. They are fast-track tickets to weakness, joint pain, poor circulation, and declining muscle strength. Think of them as slow-drip saboteurs, quietly eroding your energy and undermining your body's foundation. Why? Because these drinks, sodas, sweetened teas, fruit punches, even some energy drinks, are loaded with added sugars. These sugars don't just sit in your body. They ignite a damaging cascade of inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and long-term health decline. The American Heart Association warns that too much sugar speeds up the frailty process in seniors. It reduces your ability to carry groceries, climb stairs, or even take a comfortable walk around the block. All because that sweet taste comes with a bitter price. But it gets worse. These sugary drinks contribute to sarcopenia, loss of muscle mass and strength. When your muscles don't get the support they need, they lose the energy to move, react, and recover. Your legs might start to feel like dead weight. That's not just fatigue, that's muscle deterioration. And what about your bones? If you drink cola regularly, here's a hard truth. Phosphoric acid in these sodas leaches calcium from your bones. This means weaker bones, lower density, and a much higher risk of fractures, especially in your hips and legs. Even a minor slip could turn into a months-long recovery. Or worse. One research study found that seniors who consumed sugary sodas frequently had significantly lower bone mineral density. That makes your body more fragile and less stable, and that's a risk no one over 60 should take lightly. But here's the empowering part: it's not too late. The good news is, awareness is the first step. And now that you know, you can start making small changes that have a massive impact. So how do we fight back against this silent saboteur? In the next section, we'll reveal the surprising beverage swaps that taste just as good, but help support your muscles, bones, and energy, instead of draining them. Stick with Senior Health Boost as we continue to uncover practical, science-backed ways to stay strong, mobile, and energized after 60. Let's move into the next chapter together: the dangerous drink you didn't know was damaging your legs, and what to sip instead. So, now that you know sugary drinks can rob your muscles and bones of strength, let's take a deeper look at how they affect your entire lower body, especially your circulation, joints, and even your long-term mobility. You see, most people assume osteoporosis or frailty only happens if you don't get enough calcium or vitamin D, but here's a truth that's often overlooked. Even if you're taking supplements or drinking milk, sugary sodas and sweetened drinks could be canceling out your efforts. Yes, they're actively working against the strength you're trying so hard to preserve. It's like trying to fill a leaking bucket. You're putting in the good stuff, but sugar is poking holes in your foundation. Let's break down exactly how this happens, starting with your circulation. Your legs depend on good blood flow to get the oxygen and nutrients they need. Every step, every stretch, every lift requires healthy circulation, but sugary drinks wreak havoc on your blood vessels by stiffening your arteries over time, reducing their ability to expand and contract like they should. This condition is called arterial stiffness, and it's directly linked to the high sugar levels found in sweet drinks. That stiffness makes it harder for your heart to pump blood efficiently to your legs, and when circulation slows, your muscles begin to starve not just of energy, but of the oxygen they need to stay active and strong. Over time, this leads to a condition called peripheral artery disease (PAD). PAD is especially common in older adults who consume excess sugar, and it shows up as leg pain, tingling, numbness, and a disturbing weakness that makes even short walks feel like marathons. And here's the kicker: poor circulation also slows healing. So if you get a cut, bruise, or strain, your body might take longer to bounce back. This increases your risk for infections, ulcers, or chronic wounds, problems that can spiral into serious complications, especially if you're managing conditions like diabetes. Speaking of which, let's talk about what really happens when your blood sugar spikes, because sugary drinks are notorious for sending your glucose levels soaring fast. Unlike whole foods that contain fiber or protein, which helps slow down sugar absorption, beverages like soda or sweet tea rush glucose straight into your bloodstream. This creates the classic spike hand crash pattern. You feel a short-lived energy rush, then suddenly, boom, you're fatigued, shaky, and craving more sugar. And over time, this constant roller coaster can lead to insulin resistance, a key factor In developing type 2 diabetes. Now, here's where it really impacts your legs. Diabetes damages your nerves and blood vessels. It makes it harder to feel your feet, dulls your balance, and slows circulation even further. That's why seniors with diabetes are more likely to experience numbness, burning sensations, and even foot wounds that won't heal. In severe cases, these complications can lead to amputations. Let's pause and ask, is a daily soda really worth all that? The good news? There's a better way. One that doesn't mean giving up flavor or joy. You have the power to choose smarter drinks that nourish your body instead of depleting it, and your legs will absolutely thank you. Start with the simplest, most powerful drink on earth: water. Staying well hydrated improves circulation, muscle function, and energy levels. But if plain water bores you, don't worry, there are easy ways to add natural flavor. Try infusing your water with fresh slices of lemon, cucumber, orange, or a few berries. It turns basic hydration into something refreshing and enjoyable. Another fantastic option: herbal teas. Peppermint, chamomile, ginger, or hibiscus teas, served hot or iced, deliver flavor without sugar. And many offer added benefits like reducing inflammation or easing digestion. Prefer a creamy drink? Low-fat milk or fortified plant-based milks like almond, oat, or soy milk provide calcium, vitamin D, and even protein, all of which support bone density and muscle repair. Craving bubbles? Go for sparkling water with a splash of 100% fruit juice. It satisfies that fizzy craving without overloading you with sugar. The idea here isn't to deprive yourself, it's to replace something harmful with something healing. Now let's take a quick look at another beverage that can quietly damage your lower body, especially if it becomes a regular part of your routine: alcohol. For many adults over 60, alcohol is part of celebrations, relaxation, or even daily meals. But while a glass of wine or a cold beer may feel harmless, alcohol has more of an impact on your legs than you might imagine. Why? Because alcohol doesn't just affect your liver and brain, it also weakens your muscles, bones, circulation, and balance. Let's start with the muscles. Alcohol disrupts protein synthesis, which is the process your body uses to repair and build muscle. That means after drinking, especially over time, your body becomes less efficient at maintaining strong legs. This leads to a condition called alcoholic myopathy, marked by shrinking muscles, lower endurance, and a wobbly, unsteady feeling. The legs, once again, are hit hardest because they support your full body weight. They are the first to show signs of weakness. Then there's nutrient loss. Alcohol interferes with the absorption of critical nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, all of which are necessary for strong bones and muscles. Without these, your bones become brittle, your joints ache more, and your risk of falling skyrockets, and we can't forget the impact on circulation. Alcohol might make your face flush or your limbs feel warm short term. That's because it temporarily widens your blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. But in the long run, it causes arterial damage, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of heart and vascular disease, all of which limit your leg health and stamina. Of the scariest things about alcohol's effect on mobility is how quiet it is. You may not notice anything at first. Maybe your legs feel a little more tired after walking. Maybe your balance seems a little off. It's easy to chalk that up to age. But over time, the damage builds until one day it's hard to stand up without wobbling, or you find yourself reaching for a handrail more often than before. The message here isn't never drink again. It's about awareness and balance. So if you're going to enjoy alcohol, keep it occasional and smart. Stick to recommended guidelines. That means no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. And always hydrate well before and after drinking alcohol as a dehydrator, which further impacts muscle performance. You can also protect yourself by making sure your meals are nutrient-rich when you drink. Combine alcohol with protein and healthy fats to slow down its absorption and reduce its impact. Think of it like this: every beverage you choose is either fueling your strength or feeding your weakness. So why not choose strength? At Senior Health Boost, we believe you deserve to move through life with confidence, energy, and ease. That means being mindful not only of what you eat, but what you drink. In our next section, we'll dive into something powerful and positive, a simple pantry ingredient you probably already own that has shocking benefits for muscle cramps, joint pain, and even heart health. It's affordable, effective, and has been hiding in your kitchen this whole time. Curious? Keep watching, because what comes next might just become your new daily habit. The final word: protect your legs, protect your life. As we wrap up this deep dive into the unseen dangers of what you drink, let's not forget where we left off. Alcohol doesn't just affect your mood, it quietly chips away at your balance, your hydration, and ultimately, your ability to move freely. Poor circulation isn't just uncomfortable. Over time, it can delay your body's healing ability, worsen inflammation, and even contribute to serious complications like ulcers or deep vein thrombosis, DVT. When blood flow slows, your legs no longer receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. And without those basics, even minor injuries take longer to heal and can turn into major threats. What's even more alarming is alcohol's effect on balance and coordination. You might think it takes several drinks to make you unsteady, but long-term alcohol use actually damages the cerebellum, the brain's balance center. That means your body gradually loses its ability to stay stable, even when you're completely sober. For seniors, this risk is even more pronounced. A slight misstep while climbing stairs or stepping off a curb can lead to a devastating fall. And here's the hard truth. Falls are the #1 cause of serious injury and hospitalization in older adults. Add to that alcohol's slowed reaction time, and the picture gets worse. If you do start to stumble, your body may not respond fast enough to save you. That delay could be the difference between a small trip and a life-changing injury. But alcohol's assault on your legs doesn't stop there. It's also incredibly dehydrating. Because alcohol acts as a diuretic, it makes your body flush out more fluids along with key electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals are essential for keeping your muscles strong, flexible, and energized. Without them, you're more likely to experience cramping, stiffness, and fatigue. Dehydrated muscles lose elasticity, and joints lose their lubrication, making each movement more painful and less controlled. Even simple tasks like getting out of a chair or walking around the block become uncomfortable. And when alcohol is mixed with caffeine, as it often is in cocktails or mixed drinks, dehydration becomes even more severe. The strain on your lower body compounds, setting you up for more soreness, tightness, and reduced mobility. It's tempting to shrug it off. It's just one drink. But the reality is, even moderate alcohol use, when repeated often, can lead to serious long-term consequences for your legs, bones, and balance. Think about it. A few small sips a day can slowly drain your strength away. But don't worry, this story doesn't end in defeat. You have powerful, practical choices you can start making today. So, what's the solution? Start by reducing alcohol consumption, or if you're up for the challenge, eliminate it completely. This gives your body the space to repair and rebuild. You'll start absorbing nutrients better, your circulation will improve, and your muscles can finally start regaining strength. Even small changes help. For example, alternate alcoholic drinks with water, choose beverages with a lower alcohol content, designate a few alcohol-free days each week. These steps may seem minor, but they have a major impact on how your legs feel, how well you move, and how much energy you have. You can also explore hydration-supportive alternatives that protect and even enhance your leg health. Herbal teas, calming and anti-inflammatory coconut water, naturally full of electrolytes, lemon or cube water, refreshing and restorative. Homemade mocktails, think sparkling water with fresh fruit, mint, and a dash of citrus. These drinks support your muscle recovery, joint flexibility, and circulation without introducing harmful side effects. And if relaxation or social rituals are what you'll miss, don't worry, you don't have to give up the joy, just redefine the habit. Mocktails made with fresh ingredients can feel just as festive and indulgent without sacrificing your health. Remember, your legs carry you through life. They help you travel, dance, play with your grandchildren, explore new places, and enjoy every moment. They're not just limbs, they're your freedom. So ask yourself, is that drink in your hand helping your legs, or is it quietly making them weaker? Choose better, move better, feel better. If this video gave you something to think about, or even inspired you to make a small change, we'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below and share your journey with us. Have questions or a topic you'd like us to explore next? Let us know. Your voice matters. And if you want more empowering science-backed tips for staying strong, mobile, and independent after 60, hit that like button and subscribe to Senior Health Boost. Every week, we bring you easy-to-follow advice, designed for real people who want real results. Let's grow stronger together. Until next time, stay kind to your body, stay confident on your feet, and always remember, it's never too late to take back your strength. Thanks for watching Senior Health Boost.